A young man lived next door to an old retired gentleman. Both shared the same passion, gardening. Every evening they would be seen tending to their plants, talking about seeds, soil, and seasons. The young man, however, had a secret wish. He wanted his garden to look better, greener, and more beautiful than the old man's garden. One day, they both planted identical saplings in their gardens, right across the fence from each other. The young man watered his plant every single day and used plenty of manure and fertilizer. The old man, however, gave his plant only just enough, a little water, a small amount of manure, never too much, never too little. Months passed. The young man's plant grew into a lush, green, leafy beauty. Its leaves were broad, its stem tall and strong. It was a sight to admire. The old man's plant, on the other hand, looked ordinary. It was healthy, but not as striking as the young man's. Then one night, a heavy rainstorm came. Thunder roared, the wind howled, and rain poured down without mercy. The next morning, the young man rushed outside to check his garden. His heart sank. His tall, beautiful plant had been completely uprooted and lay flat on the ground. Meanwhile, the old man's plant stood there, upright, calm, and unharmed. The young man was shocked. He went over to the old man and asked, "My plant was so big, so green, so strong, and yet it got uprooted. Yours looked so ordinary, but it survived the storm. Why?" The old man smiled gently and said, "You gave your plant everything it needed in abundance: water, manure, care. Because of that, its roots never had to work hard. They stayed near the surface, never going deep into the soil. I, on the other hand, gave my plant just enough to survive. The rest it had to find on its own." Its roots dug deeper and deeper into the soil, searching for water and nutrients. That's why my plant could hold its ground when the storm came, because its roots were deep and strong. Yours looked strong on the outside, but it had no strength within. Moral of the story. The same is true for life and for raising children. If we give them everything too easily, they may look happy and successful for a while, but they won't develop strength within. Give them what they need, then let them face challenges on their own. That's how they grow deep roots and learn to stand strong when life's storms arrive.